Hey everyone, so I'm back for another DVD collection update for the month of June. I bought a lot of DVDs this month because I found a lot of great deals, and I want to say that most of them were under $10. I bought a few things from Amazon, and I do plan to buy something else in July. I've been eyeing a certain thing that I want to get. A couple things actually. One of them is not a movie, but so I have I want to say 19 or 20 pickups, which is a lot. I actually went to like this place I've been before. It's kind of, it has used and new movies, and I had found a lot of great stuff there, so a lot of them of which have been on my wish list for a long time, so I'm trying to get through that so I could show you guys my entire movie collection by the end of this summer. So let's go into the movies. I do them by numerical and alphabetical order over the past few months. I don't really do them based on when I got them because I don't remember the exact order when I get them anymore. So the first one is 22 Jump Street. I found this just for, I think it was like $8 or something, which I thoroughly enjoyed this movie, so I was like, I'm gonna buy this because I love the first one. It's not as good as the first one. It's still very great on its own. But I liked the first one a lot. This one was still very good though. But yeah, it was only $8, so I bought it. The next one is The Big Lebowski, and I've been trying to find this forever for $5. Every once in a while on Amazon it would become $5 and then I'd miss my chance and then it wasn't $5 anymore. But I love The Big Lebowski. I am a big Coen Brothers fan, and I really wanted to put this in my collection, so I found it at that used, I don't know what you call it, used DVD store. I don't know, it was only $5, so yeah, and it's like in great condition. The next one is Bring It On. I found this at Big Lots for $3. This is a classic. This is a classic 90s. I don't really like the term chick flick very much anymore, but you know, fun movie. $3, you can't beat it, so I've been wanting to own it actually on DVD for a long time, so I'm finally able to do that. The next one is Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I saw this movie on Netflix a couple weeks ago, and I fell in love with it. I like Ang Lee's movies, of course Brokeback Mountain, so I wanted to try this one. I have never seen a Chinese film, at least I don't think I have. Yeah, so I wanted to give it, I knew it was going to be good, so because of Ang Lee, so I gave it a chance. Holy crap, it was my first martial arts film, by the way, and I fell in love with it. It was like 2 hours long, and I never got bored. I was like enticed by the entire storyline the whole time. It was just incredibly amazing. It was so artistic, the way that they just flowed, and like the fight scenes weren't like, you know, over the top. They were just magical, and it was like graceful and elegant and beautiful. So if you want to watch a foreign film, go watch Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. It is on Netflix Instant. It does have subtitles, of course, so please go watch it. I recommend this one probably more than any of the rest of the movies this month, because it is just, it surprised me how great it was, and it really exceeded my expectations, and because I'm not usually a person that would like martial arts kind of things. I don't like fight scenes and whatnot, but this blew me out of the water. This was a random buy. I found it at Walmart for like less than $5. I think it was Walmart. I don't know. It's a cheesy 80s film, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Of course, everybody knows it's the movie with a scene with the girl with the red bikini, and she comes out of the pool and she's all wet and she takes off the front of her top. That's what this movie is, and it happened to have Sean Penn in it. Just a fun movie. It's much like the earlier versions of American Pie, I guess, or Porky's, or whatever you want to call it. It's really it's kind of stupid, but it was fun. The next is Ferris Bueller. It's just a classic. You have to have Ferris Bueller in your collection. Bueller. I don't know, I just wanted it. It was cheap on Amazon, so I bought it. And I like it. The next is The Green Mile. I never expected to actually own this, but I found it at that used DVD store. It was like $1.50 or something, ridiculously cheap. I love Tom Hanks, and I wanted more movies of his, and this was actually a very good movie. I just don't think I'd ever would look forward to own it, you know, like I wouldn't like search out to buy it. Nonetheless, it was still a great movie, and very sad movie, but very good. Next is Jackie Brown. I wanted to buy this one forever because I wanted to kind of almost have all of Quentin Tarantino's films in my movie collection. It's not his best, but I think Pam Grier is just foxy as hell. Samuel L. Jackson's a little strange in this movie. Like, the cast is a random array, but it's still good, I guess. But it was cheap. This was cheap, so I bought it. And yeah, but Pam Grier is spicy. The next is The Karate Kid, and I really only bought this because it was cheap, but also because I feel like people just need to have it in their collection. It's another great 80s film. You know, back in the day when that was like the big thing, such as like Ferris Bueller and stuff like that. The next one I'm really proud of. I found it at that used DVD store, and that is Charlie Chaplin collection. And I really only bought it because of the kid. I've never seen Tilly's Punctured Romance, but I will check it out because I do love Charlie Chaplin a lot. This was like $1 something at that store, and once I saw that the kid was on here, I'm like, oh, I have to have it. I love Charlie Chaplin, and you just can't beat it with that price. So, but yeah, I mainly just think about just the kid, but I will see the other one at some point. The next is MASH. I randomly just bought this because it was $5, and I'm trying to get majority of the American Film Institute Top 100, current Top 100, and past Top 100 films that I've seen to own. So I'm working my way towards that. I have a few of them in this update as well, besides this one. But I also really just got this because look at that cover. It's really awesome. It's really cool. I've been seeing a lot of these kind of versions, both on DVD and Blu-ray, around like Target and Walmart and stuff. So yeah, it was just cheap, and MASH is a good movie. I always say I don't watch a lot of war movies, yet I have quite a few of them, but I think this is still on Netflix Instant if you want to watch it. Oh, and you can watch Charlie Chaplin's The Kid on Hulu for sure. They have a lot of Charlie Chaplin movies on there. So, alright, the next was a really random buy, and I don't know why I bought this because, well, the movie was okay. I remember seeing it when it first came out, maybe on home release or whatever, is Napoleon Dynamite, and I really bought this for this cover thing, and I found out it's not even the cover, it's like a sticky thing. So that disappointed me, but whatever, it was only $5. Everybody's seen Napoleon Dynamite. Gosh, I actually like the cover art. I think it's cool. Very Napoleon. The next one, I didn't expect it to be such a thin cover. I have The Fifth Element like this. It's like a small, slim case, and also His Girl Friday. And that is Rocky. I got this on Amazon. It was like $6. Now, I wish I'd known it was like a little cover, because on Amazon, the actual case itself looked different than it did when I got it, but whatever. It's still pretty good. It's a classic, you know, dun, 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 you know, so. I don't plan to see any of the other Rocky movies. I'm not a big sequel kind of person for the most part. If I didn't, like if I wasn't in love with the first one, chances are I probably won't see the second one, like I would with 21 Jump Street, with 22 Jump Street, because I really enjoyed it, but do I ever see the Rocky movies or like Alien 3 or something? No, but I have seen Aliens, but I haven't seen the third Alien. Okay, the next one is another Top 100 film, AFI Top 100. I found this for really cheap at that DVD store again, and it has one of my faves, Tom Hanks, and that is Saving Private Ryan. I was looking if I had this one, and I realized I didn't, and then like the next day I found it at the store. So how ironic. But this is like the goriest movie I've ever seen, at least war movie I've ever seen. Like, not meant to be a horror movie kind of thing. Very, very, very gruesome, but a very good movie, and it is one of the best war movies, I think, so has a great, great, great cast. Love Tom Hanks. Next is another AFI Top 100. I've wanted to own this one forever now, and that is Singin' in the Rain. I love Gene Kelly so much. He's great. Just a classic. One of the best musicals, you know. You can't not own this movie, and because I have a lot of musicals, I was really surprised I didn't own this one yet. But I found it for a decent price on Amazon, so I went for it. This next movie I got less than $1. I know on Amazon it's pretty cheap as well, and it is like used or like new or whatever, I don't know. It's a movie that, you know, I don't really care if it's used or not, but it is Traffic. This movie has great cinematography and great the uses of color and themes with color, and how each character has a different color scheme in its shots, like literally throughout almost the entire movie. It's a weird movie, but it's awesome, and it is directed by Steven Soderbergh, who I think did all the Ocean's movies, recent Ocean movies. But yeah, and Benicio del Toro won his Oscar for this, and as Don Cheadle, and I'm not a big Michael Douglas fan. He's kind of like the same character in every movie, am I right? I don't know, I gotta notice that. similar, I guess. Nothing that stands out to me, but whatever. But good movie, and it was, like I said, it was like 80-something cents for in this used place. I'm like, oh my god, yes, I can't turn it down. The next one is something I also got from Amazon just because it was cheap, but I really enjoyed it, and that is The Truman Show. This is probably one of the most unique movies I had ever seen. It reminded me a lot of, actually I saw this one before, Being John Malkovich, but it's very similar to Being John Malkovich. Like, what is reality and what is fiction? Are we really in reality or are we in fiction? This guy's whole life was, you know, set up to be this TV show. It wasn't even real. How does he know everything was a lie? You know, even his best friends, his family, it was all set up to be entertainment. If you don't know what The Truman Show is, then that's basically what it is. This guy finds out that his entire life was like a setup, like a TV show. But he didn't know. Everybody else was an actor, but he didn't know it because it was like meant to be like true emotions. And Truman was the guy until he finds out that it is not real and what is his entire existence. So it's a very interesting concept, and I think it's one of the most interesting movies and most creatively, one of the most creative movies I'd ever seen. So, and I do think it's still on Netflix Instant. That's where I watched it. Alright, and the last movie, I do have 2 TV shows, but the last movie is Winter's Bone. This is a blind buy. It was on my to-watch list. I saw it on Walmart for like $3 or something, which is pretty damn cheap. I don't usually do that buy before I've seen it already. I've done that a couple times, most recently with Trans-America, which ended up being good, but I did not like Winter's Bone very well. I thought it was very boring. I thought it was a movie that didn't need to be made. Like, what was its purpose? I didn't really connect with any of the characters at all. I thought Jennifer Lawrence was good, but it's like, this is her movie before she like really broke out. I think this maybe like helped start her career a bit more in like legit roles, but the story itself was just, it lacked, and I didn't sympathize with any of the characters. I didn't really care about them. So yeah, would I own this movie if I had already seen it? Definitely not. But whatever, it was still cheap, so whatever. Alright, the next 2 I got are TV shows, one of which I didn't buy, but I actually found that was previously owned by somebody else. So I just decided to put it in my collection because I really like it. And that is, well, the first one I'm going to show you is actually one I did buy from Amazon. I've been trying to buy it forever for $10. I'm not someone who buys TV shows expensively. That being said, I got The Office Season 6. A great season. It's the season that Jim and Pam get married. So amazing episodes. I love The Office. It's my favorite show, or if not one of my top 3 favorite shows of all time. But of course I want to own all of them on DVD, but it's really hard because some of them are quite expensive because, you know, it just only ended a couple years ago. But I've always been on the hunt for finding them, and yeah, I was finally able to buy Season 6. And the last one is Saturday Night Live, The Best of Eddie Murphy. I think my mom owned this. Somebody must have gave it to her as a gift. I don't know why, because she got me into Saturday Night Live, of course, when I was a pretty young age, at least a teenager. But I don't think she would have bought this. Someone must have gave it to her. But I really want to see this because I love his character, Mr. Robinson. Who is? Oh my god, it's so funny, so funny. But I haven't, you know, I didn't grow up around that era with Eddie Murphy on Saturday Night Live and that whole cast, so I'm excited to see it. Of course, I grew up more around the Jimmy Fallon, Tina Fey time, Amy Poehler, Rachel Dratch, Maya Rudolph, Horatio Sands, Fred Armisen kind of stuff, but I'm excited to see the earlier seasons as well because that's what made, you know, Saturday Night Live what it is, and of course the earlier ones as well. So those are my entire DVD collection update for the month of June. I do plan to do another one in July. And thank you for watching, subscribing. Sorry for my shitty lighting. It's a day where it's dark, then it's light, then it's dark, and then it's light, and then my camera keeps dying, and then one day off, so pardon me. But I'll talk to you guys soon, and yeah.